This is the second video in a series where I ask you, why the hell aren't you using this gun? Simple as that. Every weapon is really what you make of it, not what some Timmy on YouTube told you to use and why you should. So as you can tell by the gorgeous thumbnail, this video is going to be about the AKM platform. So let's get into it. There is no question that BSG for 1212 made an improvement on anything and everything that's Russian in this game. Then they ensured anything with a stoner rifle design will fail you in a firefight if you hold down that giggle stick button. Howling at the moon this wipe has nothing to do with your obnoxious VoIP interaction, but everything to do with your muzzle device shooting for the stars.
Alright, have fun out there.
Have fun? Have you played Tarkov? That's not fun. Wait, what? Did you? Wait, sir.
Dude,
Sir.
try to have fun.
Thank you, exactly. I mean, none of what I'm gonna tell you matters if you can't blow your opponent's head out goatsy style. So let's take a look at these weapon systems. I'll show you what I use. Then I'll show you budget options that are as available as the quarterback before high school prom. The problem we're trying to solve in Tarkov is ADS speed, ergo, and recoil. Okay, so let's pull up all three. The AKM, the AKMN, and then my suppressed AKMN that I prefer the most. I start with AKMN because it starts with 1 extra recoil, and I get 30 ergo, 46 vertical recoil. I'm a little bit more worried about recoil with my gun than I am ergo. Let's look at the budget build. Here's one of your first options with the AKM. The B10M or the CAA RS47 are the best options. B10's good because of what it actually gives you increase. Plus, it already has Picatinny on all 4 sides. So if you find stuff in raid to upgrade, you can go ahead and do that immediately. The JMAC, of course, is what's going to go on. That's going to give you the best recoil control on this gun off the top. So, Bastion, let's add that ergo and that little extra boost. Now, this you can be budget, but I grabbed a Tapco Saw because it's probably the best for budget, and it's one that you find a lot in Tarkov. Now, a butt pad, obviously, because you don't want to spend, the whole point of this is a budget. You don't want to spend extra and get a whole nother stock. Just put the butt pad on. They're very cheap. Now, sights, this is up to you. Every sight has a different ergo, plus or minus. There's only one that has a plus. The rest are all -1, 2, 3, and 4 for regular sights. I usually use the SRS because it only has -1. Now, reflex sights will have 0. So also don't forget to put a RP or a CSS for your actual charging handle. That'll give you a little bit extra ergo. So let's buy the parts. I'm going to show you how much this would cost. So the AKM, though, is going to come in at about 30K if you use the Tushonka build, or buy it, it's 43. So total is only 128. But just parts, and mind you, you can mix and match some of these if you already have them in your stash, 85,000 rubles. I think this gun is a great choice for budget, especially now that the Magpul RVG is as good as it is as a budget option. So now let's look at the AKMN version. Same deal. Obviously, you can already see the difference is it actually has the sight mount integrated. But once again, if you'd like to, you can either put a tactical Tula or put a Bastion or attach a sight to the side. Same thing, we're going to use the B10 and RVG, and then we'll still use the JMAC. And don't forget the charging handle. That's free ergo for cheap, cheap, cheap. Either one still gets you an increase. So we are up to 59 and down to 71 vertical recoil. Also, don't forget though, you have a lot more sight options with this one because you can use the attached mount that integrates into the side of the actual gun. So let's look at the price. So the price of the AKMN budget build that I suggest, including the gun, is only 130,000. Without the gun, 82. It's actually even better of a deal because you're using the tactical Tula instead of the Bastion. So compare the two, you're still coming out about the same at 59, 70 versus 71. and 170 to 166. Very similar builds. You're gaining something here and losing something there. So basically the difference in this one would be the Bastion. The Bastion's the big difference in those. So for my AKMN build, my suppressed build, I use the RK2 because on the RK2 I'm going to get more recoil control, which is my bigger priority since I'm a higher level, and ergo isn't quite as big of a deal since I'm going to be hip firing a lot when I'm close to CQC, CQB. The other thing I use is the Custom Arms AGS. The AGS is going to give me the best ergo possible. The RK3 is a very good substitute. It's going to go -2 on it. It's not that bad. And same with the Scorpion and the Palm. I use the Zukov stock because that's going to give me the best bang for my buck when it comes to ergo and recoil control. It gives -40% ergo. So I'm able to put a 308 suppressor on this gun by using the Kiba Arms 308 muzzle device adapter. Now, I don't always run the new Vortex, mainly because with the Voodoo, I actually gain 1 ergo. And another thing that people don't realize, at 35 right there, I can actually go higher if I'm not going to be running far distances, and I'll put the Delta point. Instead of 35, I'm up to 39 ergo on this gun. So I actually can get a bonus if I'm running somewhere like Interchange, Factory, or Customs, and I don't have to have a 6X. So looking at this gun back with a long range sight, the price of this build, not including the gun, is going to cost me about $275,000. This isn't a cheap build. There are ways you can go down on the price though by not using this Vortex or this sound suppressor. The Meta that doesn't use suppressed is a lot cheaper though. So like if I was to switch right now and I wasn't needing to go long range, the price goes down to $194. Once again, gets way cheaper if I'm not doing long range. But sometimes you got money to burn and it doesn't matter to you. This gun runs way better than I had hoped. It runs smooth, and the choice to go with recoil plays real well when I start going further distances than CQC, CQB. Okay, so let's look at the comparison of the AKMN Meta build unsuppressed. The main difference is the ergo. Look at the drastic difference in the ergo. 34 to 58 and 46 vertical to 49 vertical. Horizontal is still a little bit different too at 110 to 116. But these guns are very identical. 1 extra ergo for the Vortex versus the Voodoo, but the rest are identical except for being suppressed versus unsuppressed. I'm using the Kiba Arms 308, same deal, and I'm basically using what used to be the Meta for an FAL. The Landtech Dragon muzzle brake, the mitigation device, and the blast device. RK2 also here, just so it's balanced. Alright, so let's look at these guns in the hideout. We'll start with the budget guns, so I can show you the recoil pattern. I'm going to be using the Palm mags for the extra boost. I'm not going to control the recoil. I'm going to let the gun do its thing so you can see how it works. Now we're going to crouch down. Do a little lean, because you know the lean can jerk the gun too. Now for the AKMN with it on the tactical Tula. A decent ergo. The sight on ADS is actually pretty good too. For some reason, look how much better that is with the AKMN at longer distances. It seems like the recoil control's a little bit quicker for some reason. Okay, so now let's look at what I call the repressed versus the suppressed. Look how fast that ergo response is. I actually expect it to be way worse than that. Crouch down, this gun is actually pretty crazy. First 2 shots still kind of jump on a gun this big, but it's completely controllable right after, and that's without me doing recoil control with this gun. Now for the suppressed version. I don't know, it seems real clean with the suppressed version. Long distance, the suppressed seems to do even better than the unsuppressed. Even with the ergo differences, I think personally the suppressed is better, but you're gonna be spending an extra 100 grand. So the question really we all ask is how much do you want to spend on those shots you're gonna miss? So let's look at some raids and I'll actually kind of talk to him about how I approach it with these guns. Hit that bowl. Hit that pole. Oh, I went the wrong way though. I hear you. I hear you.
Coming up.
I couldn't tell what floor you're on because this game has this shit sound. He's right above. Here, watch that stairwell. I'm gonna go to the other side, okay?
Bye.
Worst part is, Lornax, all he has to do is like have his buddy come check my stream.
I mean, I'm not streaming, so I can push it up. I can make some shit happen.
I hit him right above you.
Oh, it sounded like he died.
Did he? Oh, nice
I don't know.
shots. Yeah, he's dead. Nothing. Guess we rotate the food? What do you think? Wait. Poor bastard's dead.
Oh my god. He killed him.
Huh? Oh shit.
Oh, there's someone right there. I'm dead.
Player?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Pretty sure he's dead.
Be careful, he literally jumped up and head tapped me.
Oh, I killed him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Well, this man was out here trying to get him. Is that a scav or was that a player scav? Did that scav had a raid backpack, by the way, chat?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, he's moving so fast.
Сука! Ну где ты, а, сука? Не обижай!
Bro, he was moving so fast right to left. Bro. Seems a little sus. Oh, I was hitting him. I thought I was missing him. I was hitting him.
What the?
So, don't overthink it. This is a game. Make whatever you want. The problem with Tarkov, everyone overthinks it. Pick a site that you want that you're comfortable. I just showed you what works probably the best with Ergo and a little bit of advantages here and there and good red dots, but there's nothing wrong with the best ammo, the best site, and the best parts that you can afford. Just stop buying what you're told to buy and mix and match stuff that you like. It's your game. You need to enjoy it. And just remember, the better you get at this game, the more patches Nikita puts in, so you have to change everything that you learned and relearn it again. So thank you everybody again. Don't forget you can check me out on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Links will be in the description. So until then, guys, peace! The fuck would Windows send me a "how likely are you recommended to use a VC to a colleague"? Bro, I don't need to know. Like, shut the fuck up. I turned this shit off for a reason. Stop sending me feedback.